Chicago culture is something so very special. Geographically, Chicago sits almost like in the same place if it were a body that the heart would be. Art and music and, production. And people are just doing. Like, we're not waiting for, like, investors to come in. Woo!
That's poetry right there, bro.
Hey, man,
Poetry right there, bro.
I loved his documentary. I was all up in it. I tried to go to sleep to it, but I couldn't.
You was what?
I was all up in through
So we starting
it.
early.
It's way too early, man. Look,
It is
I am not finna play with y'all today, man. It is Super Bowl motherfucking Sunday. We made our predictions, I believe, last week.
Wait, who'd I pick?
You said whoever was the cute quarterback.
Yeah, well, you did though.
I got that part.
Killer Cam in the building.
Hey, cousin.
Yeah, I'm still rocking with the Chiefs. Let's just be clear.
Me as well, but I'm more so going with the money. I have about 15 squares out here. I want some of my money back. I want some of my fucking money back, man. This
What
all I
is a
want.
square?
It's like a grid sheet. They put numbers on them, and at the top of each column and each row, they assign a number. And if the score ends in that number,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? You get the
If
win.
you on that square, you get that money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
one pool I'm in, each quarter is like, first quarter is 1,500. The second is 2,000. Third, 1,500, and 3,000.
Oh, can I buy a piece of one of your squares?
Man, look, I share.
Are we
win, I
broke
share.
in squares?
We shared. Other one is like 60 a quarter, and they got reversed to it though. So
I got $15 on that one.
man, look, let me tell you something. And even the one that's worth all the money, if a square wins that's touching your square, you still win some money. I'm looking like Joe.
Oh, it's like roulette.
Man, I'm with that. Give
Man,
me
I
some.
should have bought quarter squares all around.
Quarter squares.
Yeah, I could have
Penny
spent like
slots.
I could have diversified my $100 and won at least like 20 years.
Like I'd never win that shit. That's why I don't even fucking do it. I
Man,
get
next
Bro,
time.
donating.
Yeah, well, I
Donate,
guess
though.
I could. What's the next big game I get to gamble on?
Probably the finals. NBA
Who's
finals.
finals? Oh, okay.
NBA
Okay.
finals.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably next.
I'll wait for a square then.
They don't do squares.
Yeah,
for that.
or if we were sponsored by Prize Picks, I would tell you some picks right now. But
Right.
yeah.
I'm definitely on FanDuel. I ain't trying to sponsor y'all. Shout y'all out. I'm definitely on my apps today trying to win some more money. You
Do
know?
women gamble just as much as men on sports?
They gamble in
so.
life by letting these nothing ass niggas get them pregnant. That's worse than squares. Excuse my N-words, y'all.
Let's change the subject.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Sometimes they gamble 2 or 3 times. It's like shit. You know what I'm saying? Chill, bro.
That was trash. Let's move on. Hurry up.
Let's see here. Where are we at?
That's
Week.
gamblers.
Do we have any weekly updates that's important?
How was your week?
Oh
Just
man,
sit over.
yeah, I had a great week. So went to the auto show for Media Day and saw like it's powering Chicago, so all on like EV is real heavy. And got to check out Tesla's. What is the name of this? Is it the Cybertruck?
I saw it on show.
Tell me
This
that.
it's like it looks like a triangle. So
What?
I don't know how it's geometric.
The future gonna be so trash, man.
It's and
Like Snake.
So this one dude was like, yeah, like the frunk. And I thought maybe he had a lisp until I went to Volkswagen and Volkswagen showed me theirs. And he was like, oh yeah, there's room for the frunk. I was like, oh, so this is a thing? So it's a front trunk.
I'm finna
Because
say
there's
that,
no
too.
engine.
The Tesla has the frunk.
All of them have frunks, right?
I don't like that. I don't like that name.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, frunk. You a frunk ass.
Right.
We should appropriate
frunk
it.
ass nigga.
Get your
Yeah,
frunk ass out of
yeah.
here.
Front boy ass.
Definitely.
Front face ass boy. Yeah, I like that.
Get your frunky fucking ass on.
Front looking ass boy. Stop playing.
I like that.
Chicago, we're gonna abuse that shit, Chicago.
Yeah.
Man, it's over with.
It's over with.
Get the frunk out of here.
Get the frunk out of here.
Oh man, the Cadillac was dope, but they had it on like a platform, and then it was protected by a barrier. So just that
Black
made it
folks
look
coming.
even more like inaccessible and wanted more. And next to it was the i7 BMW, and that car is pretty. Ooh,
I-7?
it's the i7, all electric. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was like, "This is
Most
a
of the
president-
eyes are nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
when you
he was
put-
like, "This is a presidential ride," and he was like, "You're gonna love the back seat." So I get in, and there,
Damn, he gonna put you in the back seat.
He put me in the
What?
back seat.
Trash.
put me in the back seat.
That's where it go down at.
And on the side, there's like an iPhone sized screen, and then a drop down flat screen comes out in the back. Like it's sick. And then of course Lucid was there, and they have alpaca on the inside of the car.
Alpaca?
Alpaca fur.
Okay,
You often say the animal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
yeah.
blocked that shit. Yeah.
But then yesterday had a first class balance and beats. So shout out to DJ Tosh who was one of our first DJs at Full Fest. So
Nice.
we kick off
We
this
fuck with
season first Saturday in March. So yoga and live music. I'm really, really
Yeah,
excited.
nice turnout.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We plan on selling out. And then I saw Benny and some of his friends are coming. So Fuego Bass, I think, will be here April. So
The Butcher?
Yeah.
Don't
They'll be
tell
here.
him that. He gonna be there too now.
Right.
Look at his face. It
Right.
ain't Christmas, bro. Stop smiling.
Yeah.
Right. But
Benny, what up?
I'm crossing my fingers that I could do something super dope, like a BMF inspired class on that Saturday and do like a playlist and maybe get a shout out from the homies Fuego Bass. So, but it was a good weekend.
I just got to listen to that Fuego.
He nice.
Yeah.
What is that?
Fuego Bass. He's a
BSF,
rapper.
man. You know, they knew shit just
Like,
came.
get into
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go hard. Him, E Murder. Shout out to y'all.
Well, I'll listen to it.
I
when
just
get
got
a
to listen
chance.
to y'all shit.
Thank you for
man.
putting me on something new. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he put me on Kanye's Hood Rat.
Yeah.
Hood Rat.
Yeah, you know what? Let's start that then. Fuck it, man.
I can't. I ain't heard it said. Y'all bogus.
Kanye
ahead, though.
just sold out the motherfucking United Center for a listening party.
This was a silent listening party, bro.
Yeah, it had to be because I didn't see a bunch of videos. I didn't hear a lot of talk about it.
That's right.
But he did go live. Like, can someone help me get another venue? You know what I'm saying? I guess for whatever reason he's boxed out of these venues. I'm not sure.
Oh,
why.
they said like they couldn't accommodate him.
Okay.
I can believe that. You know, I knew somebody that worked security there. I didn't do it this time. I'm probably done at United Center. These crowds are too young, too reckless for old people like myself.
What does that mean?
Man, they just do too much. I'm not
You're
gonna
not
chase
trying to
everybody.
police.
No, I'm trying to stand there,
You
stand there
said
and look good and get paid. You know what I'm saying? Or look scruffy and get paid. Stand there and get paid. The principle. But this person said it was wild as hell down there in a good way though.
Okay.
Let you know Kanye still has the movement he needs to do what the fuck he do. And I wondered a long time ago why he was just really just getting laid off by all his brands, getting fired, getting canceled, you know what I'm saying? And to put him in space, we can say what the fuck you want to say and do what you want to do. And can't nobody cancel him. I'm like, I'm happy for that though.
Yeah.
You do what the fuck you want to do. Calling paparazzi on himself, snatching phones. That was so fucking staged to me. I was like, bro, you got to chill with that.
A listening party for 30,000 motherfuckers is crazy.
Crazy. More than the Bulls game.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more people that went to that than the Bulls game?
Absolutely.
You gotta feel some kind of way as a player then.
You paying.
20 of y'all can't pull out these many people.
But Chicago, we do hate. I don't give a fuck people. We do hate each other sometimes. Hate on each other. But Chicago know how to show for what the fuck they like, especially for Chicago win. You know what I'm saying? And
I would agree
appreciate
with that.
Yep.
I would agree with that. Just like your homeboy showed out in at the Grammys.
Who?
Your mayor.
Yeah, let's get into
Your mayor
that.
pulled
man.
up.
Why the fuck
Don't do
is
that.
y'all mayor at the Grammys?
He ain't doing nothing here. Might as well go enjoy yourself.
Shout out to Coast, man. Shaking up with the with
Not
the mayor.
shaking up.
Now,
What's said is Brandon.
Brandon the Vice Lord. That was
He's
Vice
different
Lord.
from out west.
You
Yeah.
can see him as a vice lord?
That was Vice Lord.
I give me Fork on the Hustle vibe.
He lived too close to
That's
Kobe.
close enough. Black Diamond. We'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
But what I'm saying is this. First of all, he ain't doing
So-
shit. Like as Bossy said, he ain't doing shit in Chicago. He knows it's probably his last term. He might as well shake a hand.
Kiss the baby head there, enjoy yourself, get some perks. Hey,
yeah.
launder some money, make a
Yeah.
bad deal.
No.
So set your family up, bro. Everybody else is doing it.
I ain't mad at it.
Well, I
ain't
mean,
mad at it.
it's not that he's not doing anything. I will, show some love to the mayor for. We have a new launch of the Good Food Fund for food business like incubator. So he's doing
Okay.
something. So shout out to everybody that is a part of that program. But I was looking around. I'm like, why is he at the Grammys? And so he actually attended an event called Chicago Connects. It was a Grammys kickoff event. And it was an exclusive affair brought together by Event Noir, John Monopoly, De-Justify, and a Chicago nonprofit called Go Life Chicago. And so it was Mayor Brandon Johnson, comedian D. Ray Davis was there, Twista was there, GLC was there, Jerry Lorenzo. So they were, coming together to, support those that were nominated at the Grammys. And you are not impressed. Your face.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
You mad
man.
because you wasn't invited.
We have dire needs here in the city. You know what I mean?
City is
Like,
failing right now.
yeah, get out of here,
I
man.
can't really blame you, but look here. I don't know if it's fair or not, but I'm gonna say this. We had Lori last term. There was a black woman. We had Brandon this term. There's a black man. I think it's safe to say the next mayor, I don't care if you can put the best black candidate up there, they won't win. People tend to see
Ooh,
color
think
and
so?
associate color with competence when it comes to
Mm.
positions and leadership. They've always done that anyway. Like pilots, some people think black pilots can't be pilots. That study was gross. It was gross. But people think if you're black in the cockpit, they won't get on the plane.
That's
It's
fair.
fucked up. But, I think with these 2 runs they've had at mayor, one and done, like motherfucking freshman phenoms, diaper dandies. You know what I'm saying? I think it's our last black mayor in Chicago.
I think if the person was from Chicago, like born, raised, went to school from Chicago, they would have a better chance. But I'm not going to disagree with you. But we do have, he was raised in Aurora. Lori was Cleveland, Ohio.
I think she's from like Uranus or something. Some of it.
She was from
multiverse or something, man.
The multiverse. But I think leadership under a Chicagoan, people might look at that favorably. But I do feel like maybe people would be like, we need something else. We need something else.
But that's why Katz really was pulling for Snelling though, because he was born, raised, and bred.
First of all,
that's why he pulled for him.
I saw him speak the other day.
He'll lure you in. Don't worry about it. He'll lure you in.
He got people. Somebody was like, I pulled up. It was cars everywhere. Like, who's here? We're like, oh, Superintendent Snelling is here.
Yeah, they roll
I didn't know he went to the Inglewood.
They roll like Death Row.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah. He had somebody in the side taking notes. We was like, oh, you gonna sound real smart after capturing information from us. But that's his shit. Black men talk with their hands. But it was great to hear his story, understanding him going from being homeless or houseless and figuring out how to get a job, and he wanted to be a fireman before he wanted to be a police officer.
No one cares about your backstory. You're only the whole purpose of the conversation. Like, fuck out of here. No one cares, man.
Oh my goodness, his salary is decent guy, though.
Man.
That's cool.
I like Larry, man.
That's cool, man. But look, I'm gonna tell you why I'm pissed, man. My daughter got fucking carjacked this weekend, bro.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Gunpoint, masked up, you know what I'm saying? 4 of them, two with pipes, with my grandson in the car.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Not all good. Yeah, right there on 87. So 87, fuck
That's
you.
the first problem right there.
At the Jules. At 9 o'clock in the morning,
That's
bro.
the second problem.
At 9 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Of the Ryan.
Yes. At the end of the day, you should be able to go where you want to, right? But especially at 9 a.m.
No, you shouldn't.
Bro, took her shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't been found.
She okay though, right?
Yeah, she cool.
Baby's
grandson's okay, right?
Yes.
That's what's important.
Yes.
All the jokes come after this, okay?
That shit could have went way
to the left.
But okay, so in this scenario, did she just willingly give everything up?
Yeah.
Thank you. Please and thank you. When somebody come take your motherfucking belongings, these earthly possessions, give them up.
That's so scary though, knowing that somebody was watching you. Don't with something like that, either you kind of getting in or getting out, you've been followed. Yeah, it is frightening.
She got a Kia. You know what I'm saying?
Your grandson got more street pedigree than you now, bro. It's over with.
Hell no.
Man, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
The joke start now.
I'm going. You ready? Giovanni, my man. We good, bro.
Dang.
That's crazy.
How are you?
I felt helpless as a father. Very helpless. Talked to her. She called me immediately.
Right.
There was nothing I could do. There was nothing that I could do to stop this. I could have probably got there in 12 minutes. I would have took a jet, you know what I'm saying, to give chase. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
But yeah, as a father, that shit was terrible. She cool, you know what I mean? She tough, but nah, man.
How does that? How do you think it's changed how she's willing to move around? Like, is she like, I want to be with somebody, or?
Nah, it's more like my daughter tough, so it's more like I'm cool. She like, it's Chicago, I get it.
It's tough, smart though.
Yeah.
Sometimes tough can be.
No, tough. She's mentally tough. She's
okay, so she's not gonna rattle her.
She gets it. Yeah. She get like she's not like, I'm scared to go outside and I can't.
She like, man, I'm about to go get me another car. Like, she's on that, and I'm like, well, let's take this in first and understand.
She got insurance,
she's
right?
Like, I got somewhere to go.
Yeah,
right.
But it's like, no, take this in. Like, understand that you and my grandson could have lost y'all life.
Don't tell her how to move through her traumatic experience, bro.
I just want her to deal with that first.
Have you ever been robbed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Have you?
Yes.
Okay. We all
yeah. All of us are survivors.
It didn't make me like depressed or anything like that. It's like, all right, cool. I just know how to move.
You move differently.
Did you get a feeling in your stomach though when it was going down?
Did I get a feeling when it was going down? Yeah. I was trying to get them either survive or kill a nigga.
Wait, how was this? When you were younger?
Yeah.
Okay. Was yours younger?
On the tracks. I was on CTA tracks, right? And hoping that a motherfucker didn't just manhandle me and throw me on the tracks. You know what I'm saying?
That's a short person problem, bro.
Yeah, it was 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? So I got the best of one. You know what I'm saying? They took my shit, but yeah, I was cool though.
What'd they take?
Backpack. Whatever you have.
Yeah, your Eddie Bauer backpack.
So definitely had Eddie Bauer.
You
know what I'm saying?
Put that time frame. Let's date ourselves now.
Yeah.
Right.
Boom.
Had a flash, silk jacket, all kind of shit.
Oh man, yeah. I got robbed on 79th Street, 1:00 in the afternoon, for my iPhone. It was two chicks, and it got hit in the head.
Yeah, you told us about that
when I
shit.
turned
Yeah.
around. Yeah,
Big
so
bitch.
it changed how I move. I refused to wear jewelry. I stopped purchasing.
Coming back bigger and better.
I stopped
know it.
purchasing anything with like a name brand. Especially like being on public transportation. I tried to like be invisible a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad she's okay. That's wild.
I lost some product. I lost some product, and this was in '97.
Product.
Everybody know I was doing back in '97.
No, I didn't know.
That's cool. Don't worry about it.
I looked up to you.
I lost some product. It's okay though. Luckily,
Say
me
one
and
more
me and the plug are blood, so it's understandable, and we knew
Somebody
it
took
was
that L.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just had to make it back up.
Yeah.
That's fine. But let's rewind just a little bit, bro. You shouldn't. You can feel how you want to feel about what happened with your daughter, your grandson, and that's any response is appropriate. Except fuck that.
Mhm.
Any response is appropriate, bro. But you have to have faith in knowing that the seeds you tried to plant in her, as far as safety, knowledge, jewels, and gems, bro, will take precedent in a moment of, when adrenaline's pumping and she might be thinking clearly, the lesson just kick in innately.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
She,
You have-
she got on her mama bear shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she know.
Yeah,
Sure.
I just got a call from my oldest that some dude bugged out on her that she was dealing with and did some wild stuff, like started yelling at her. He punched a glass, broke it, bleeding, and she tried to leave, and he was like bleeding all over her stuff. And she said, all I heard in the back of my head was, all this stuff is replaceable.
Facts. Get out of
And
there.
I'm like,
Get out of
at
there.
the end of the day, when things go to the left, then move yourself to a safe location.
Block them too.
Block
Yeah.
it.
Put
facts.
these clowns in jail too, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
these clowns in jail.
know when to. It's okay. Like calling 911 is
Yep.
not
This
is
is a
not a
fact.
bad thing. It's not a bad
Yep.
thing.
I want to give a small break real quick, if you will. Shout out to Freedom Debt Relief. All right. I want y'all to go get y'all credit in order. Okay. Freedom Debt Relief Program is designed to free up cash each month, decrease the overall amount you owe, and reduce the time it takes to pay down your debt. If your goal has been to pay off your debt, but it's been hard to make any real progress on your own, okay? Let's be clear. You're trying to keep everything current. I know that gets hard. But doing this and going through Freedom Debt Relief, you're going to pay your debt off. You're going
Right.
to save money.
Come on.
And based on basically your income, they're going to work out a plan for you, and you'll have your shit paid off in 6 months, maybe 18, depending on what your debt is.
How you get ahead.
But
Come
at
on.
the end of the day, they nice with it. I'm talking about I got the 800 score. I can go get what I want. I went through Freedom Debt Relief. Phenomenal company. They get down how they live. And I want y'all to go ahead and call this number 480-745-2935. Freedom Debt Relief. It goes down.
Yeah, and then slide on over and buy a hoodie.
Right.
For
Absolutely. Clap for the friend.
sure.
That was immaculate, bro.
Yeah, freedom.
job.
All I kept hearing was freedom in my head.
All
It's nice being debt free.
It is.
It is not nice when people owe you though. Oh my goodness.
That's funny as hell.
Um,
What's your reaction to people's reaction to the Grammys, though? For real, like,
Reaction to the reaction.
yeah.
reaction to the
'Cause the
reaction.
Grammys gonna be the Grammys. The Grammys gonna do what the Grammys gonna do. Like
Grammys
scammers
gonna
gonna scam.
Well,
Grammys gonna gram. Facts.
let's start here. I want to give shout out to Jay Ivy once again for bullying.
The boy is out of
3
control.
Grammys in a row. That's some Chicago shit. Love it.
It's my category.
Like the
Facts.
Bulls 3-peat.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Let's go.
Right. Which means he has 3 more coming. Let's be
He
clear.
has 3 more coming.
He is not playing with these people out here. We want to congrats. I believe Dirk.
Dirk,
got
shout
it.
out,
Dirk,
Dirk.
You know what I'm saying?
Smirk. Good job, brother.
Uh,
Never come back, okay?
Shout out to some of the nominees. We got
Absolutely, man.
Bugs on the production side. We got Terry Hunter.
Terry Hunter was nominated again.
Yeah. So that's huge for Chicago. But I guess the real topic of the day would be Hove getting up there, giving his little speech.
That's what stole the show.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, by the time he cut to camera, it was up on the internet in 0.2 seconds.
Of course. Him and his man
And-
unit was up there.
Yeah. Hove UOC. But
That's not a unit, is
That's
it?
definitely a man unit.
But he did make a good point though, right? All that keep going, and all this and the third. Yeah, that's motivational shit. You know, those are good clips.
Trash.
Right? But what he did was he was actually pandering for his wife. And it made sense. He's like, man, how is she, without saying her name,
Mhm.
she has the most Grammys in history. but never has had album of the year. He said the metrics are fucked up. Kind of makes sense. I need somebody to explain that to me.
So I was my reactions to the reactions was like, what is going on? And like, why are people so mad? But then also, how does this work?
Right.
And understanding that there's like 12,000 people that are invited to vote. And the entire process also has an ethics associated with it. And from my understanding, from what it is that I read, was you are supposed to vote only for the categories that you musically engage every single day.
Right.
So then I guess if you look at the numbers of the 12,000, what percentage of those individuals are from communities of color? And then from there, if you look at those who are not from communities of color, what type of musical interests or genres are they in? I don't know how it comes to like albums of the year and who gets, is it like everybody or is it the same type of boundaries for only if you know, so I don't know how accurate that is, but I'm like, how does voting happen? Who is allowed to vote? How many people with certain musical inclinations get to vote in certain areas? And so I'm like, if the numbers don't match up, you have more people that consume a broader range of music and will have a different, interest or a different vote to say, I do choose Cyrus over Beyonce, right? Because that's really that's the music that speaks to them. And if you have more people that are voting that consume that type of music over R&B, then it kind of makes sense. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's just the population of voters, and that's what it is.
I feel like that's an Add 2 question. Add 2 is on the Grammy board for Chicago, so he would probably have a little bit more insight.
Yeah, like how does
the
it
phone
work?
ring right now? Because if he is, I'm gonna be upset at you, bro.
No, it's not
okay,
ringing.
cool. All right, man. You be slick with that shit though.
Right.
Phone ring low key. Like, yeah, I just stay at oh, look at what it is. Calling. Bro, come on, now.
Caller.
Nah, man. I heard. I don't watch any award show. Not that I'm taking a stance against. I just don't have time for it, and they don't really pique my interest. You know what I'm saying? But
hard tease.
Once I heard the buzz, I'm like, let me go see what's happening. Of course, first this man was in the group talking about some, yeah, man, Ho just kept it $1. And me and McKinney proceeded to get on your bumper. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Where was this at?
In the group.
In the group.
In group chat.
Yeah,
well,
the same
you
one.
Still celebrating birthday, probably.
Get out of here. Don't do that.
Group chat. Yep.
I didn't see that.
And
Watching
this is my public post. I really said this. I got 3 things to say. I said that boy Math was not mathing at all on stage. He confused y'all with the old quantity and quality argument. Let's not be mistaken. Beyonce's both of them motherfuckers. She can do it all. She does it well. You know what I'm saying? She has the work out there and she has the work of quality to go with it. You know what I'm saying? But saying how many awards you won equals what you should have won is complete nonsense, bro. It don't mean that because some songs win awards for several things. It's on the same album though. So they don't speak nothing for the album, dog. It don't. For the rest of the songs on the album, it just does not. And excuse me, Deshaun Carter. We heard all your fucking pandering. You know what I'm saying? On 444. That album was a motherfucking tribute to how bad you were. Your apologies to your fucking wife. I don't need no more of this shit, bro. Give me fucking bars. Don't get on stage and try to be a poet and be passive aggressive to the fucking committee about trying to win your wife some things. And on top of that, if you're not going to smack a motherfucker, don't give us another Will Smith moment, bro. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't, not with a microphone. Go act a fool. Go act a fool, bro. You'll be forgiven because you are who you are and they can't touch you. They can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? But I say all to say this though. You guys act like the Grammy isn't scripted. You guys act like, okay, rewind just a little bit. If you had to pick an album for Beyonce to win a Grammy to, my choices were Sasha Fierce or Lemonade. I crossed out Lemonade because it's too culturally cultural.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cultural.
For the masses, yes. Lemonade was motherfucking for the motherfucking black. It was for the house ones and the field ones. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was for R&B. It was for the hip hop. It was for those that have experienced the black experience in America. It was for that, you know what I'm saying? Sasha Fierce, it couldn't get no more worldwide or world-renowned popular music for her. Album was really nice. You know, everybody getting their feelings because we love be talking about some 4 should have won, Beyonce should have won, Dangerously in Love should have won. It's not what you like, it's what wins and what's worth the work, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't really fuck with the end speech about keep doing the work, this, that. Who are you talking to? You know, because you really just got about your wife saying, you know, she's been working. You really saying she's been working this long, has this many Grammys. Are you telling her to keep working? she got nothing left to prove. If they're not gonna give it to her, they're not gonna give it to her.
I didn't think about that perspective. Like
You see what I'm
sitting there,
saying?
like, did you just tell me to work hard?
Yeah, man, bro, like, dude, don't do it like that. I'm gonna fight for my love. I'm gonna fight for B. You leave her alone, goddamn. And plus, like you were saying, and James Curtis put this up too, though. And I'm glad he finally came back. You understood what the fuck I was saying, dude. Hey, he makes great points, but we never ever fucking agree. Like, fan bases overlap. It's a great chance that Taylor's fan base and Miley Cyrus' fan base overlap, but not with Beyonce's. So she's losing.
So that's the part where I am like, do we understand?
Nice nails, by the way.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You came to show out this weekend, huh?
Well, you know,
Ooh, they act up. She gonna act out.
ain't no ring.
We make the show good. Fuck all that. Yeah.
Ain't no ring.
And you
on
got
my
the
finger.
animal print on too, though.
Yes.
That's a telltale sign.
Cougar.
I'm outside. I'm outside.
And what you saying though?
But like, what makes an album of the year? Like what? Like how,
Exactly.
How do you choose an album of the year? Because everybody, it's what is it? Subjective.
I think you have to look at former albums of the year, right? And
Why? That's comparative though.
but no, why I say that is
what makes it out? Yeah.
look
Okay.
at it like okay, when Mike Jack won album of the year, right? That's the first one that comes to mind. But if you think about, if you pull it up, who were the artists that won album of the year?
Let me help y'all real quick though, okay?
Most of them probably reached the masses being black and white.
Stevie Wonder in 74, 75, and 77.
What album?
What songs was that on?
Songs in the Key of
Key of
Life,
Life,
guaranteed.
yeah.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I'm not going for the rest of them, y'all. Songs in the Key of Life is that.
Alone.
Michael Jackson, Thriller in
Okay.
84.
Oh, I guess. Okay, now this is making sense for like movement.
Lionel Richie, bro. You know what I'm saying? For his second solo album, Can't Slow Down. Don't know one song on that fucking album. Y'all got the same curls though. Stop playing with him.
Don't you ever put me in a fucking category with Lionel. Lionel front face ass. No.
Chicago's very own Quincy Jones in 91. You know what I'm saying?
Cannot see it now. Cannot see it.
You got the same mustache too. Think about it. Bro, we gonna go now. It's okay though. Quincy Jones for Back on the Block. Natalie Cole with Unforgettable, The Love.
Was that song of the year, album of the year?
This was a 12th studio album, Unforgettable,
Okay.
with Love. Whitney Houston,
Oh,
the soundtrack to Bodyguard, of course.
Okay.
Album of the year.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Shout out to what's my man Robert Glasper for that work.
everybody
You know
on that
what I'm saying?
album.
Yeah, Robert Glasper. Outkast in 2004. Speaker Box of Love Below. Rick
Oh,
Charles.
wait. They got album of the year in what year?
2004.
Okay, so what was happening in 2000?
Jordan Police Force. That's what I'm doing. Changing my life for the worse.
And Nelly, you know what I'm saying? It's Lunatics, they was out here.
But
Yeah.
like, what was happening? Like, for them to have a crossover album in 2004 and the album of the year,
The
Grammys,
masses
being like
when
hip hop.
They
when
appeal
you
to the
have
masses.
when you have
Hey,
big
y'all, Roses.
yeah
The way
when
you move.
when you have big companies coming in to use your music and license your music, it's played on every radio station, not just urban, right? Not just urban.
Bro.
Right, it's pop. So then so like commercials, it's in movies, it's like a soundtrack
Yes,
to life.
It's everywhere.
Got it.
Right? So you put that song on, no matter who's in the building, it's a
Somebody
mixed
knows.
crowd. Somebody knows it.
Yeah.
My
Absolutely.
daddy knew songs off that Outkast album.
That's wild. 2005, Joe Ray Charles, blind ass out here still winning awards, bro.
What did he get?
He won for Genius Loves Company, his final album.
Really?
Don't know what song off that motherfucker, okay? Let's
The
just
whole,
say
that,
that
a,
album,
stu-
yes.
a studio album.
Yes.
Wow.
And Herbie Hancock in 2008 with Joni Letters, tribute to Joan. What? Fuck that. That's enough.
Yeah, all right. But
So-
John Batista 2022.
So we
John
so
Batista's great though.
so
Great
I
music.
love
so
won
we
this year.
our community has received album of the year in the past.
Chicago, by the way. Quincy Jones, yeah.
We'll
Dirt
blame
too.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, but it's album. So what's the difference between an album? I gotta understand the categories.
SZA won this year. Coco Jones won some shit this year. You know, we had a lot of nominees. It's the year women dominated the Grammys.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was asleep for all the bullshit. I would have liked to see Coco Jones on stage though. It's okay, boo.
I love
You had your
Coco.
cocoa butter right next to you
I
too.
love Coco,
Vaseline.
man. I love Coco. The remix with her and Justin Timberlake, fire.
I hate that song, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit's
I hate
cold.
that song.
Here y'all
Take
go.
your ass back in the forest. Man in the forest. Go back in the forest, bro. That's bullshit.
I ride Dolo state to state, and I might shed a tear listening to that joint.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's my shit.
You
Don't-
cry.
if
You
leave-
cry anytime.
Don't ever come back and listen to that song on the road, bro. Just keep going.
I'm okay with crying. Fuck you mean?
Absolutely. You can't sing though.
Who can?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I thought you said me.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, man, shout out to everybody They, you know,
Keep doing the work.
yeah, keep
Made it
doing the
back
work.
safely from the Grammys.
Right.
You know, I feel like the mayor, he probably stole a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
What would he get a Grammy for? What would you get a Grammy for, bro?
But a
You think
Grammy?
about yours. What would you get a Grammy for? If you was up for a Grammy, what category would you be in?
Ooh, production.
Production?
Production.
I'm mad at
Background.
that.
What? Yeah. What's yours?
Shit. Best
Best performance.
I would say best performance or best backup actor or in a movie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm not the lead. You know, I know I'm not in the trash. I'm somewhere in the middle, but I make things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hallway somewhere outside of VIP. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fastest talker. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Get a Grammy for
The
that.
motherfucker can't hoop no more.
The least understood.
Who fell off the most? I was
The
definitely
least
with that
understood on
Grammy.
camera.
I keep watching my video. I got to see the video, bro.
Please. Yeah, you've been holding it hostage.
Well, when I say I fell off. My lats look good though. Sorry though.
So it's still Black History Month. Can I ask y'all, what have you done to support Black history this month? Any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Support black owners, support black people, support black businesses.
Black History Month, however you look. You know, you got Black History.
To show support the blacks during Black History Month, man.
What they call it? Black Restaurant Week. You got
That's going on now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, the names on there, I'm sorry, my bad. The names on there. Can we get some more names?
You know
I've
what?
been to all of them.
Speaking of which, man, I supported a venue yesterday,
Okay.
Black owned.
Here you go, girl.
Shout out to Royal Bistro. Excuse me. And I believe they were on the list for Black
Oh, really?
Restaurant Week. I believe so.
Let's check it out.
I didn't get my discount, so those people who are
Oh,
in
sure,
charge,
we coming for you.
yeah, run my bread. But anyway,
You know how much
What you
money
mean you didn't get to? What does that mean?
because
Oh, from the
it's
from
supposed to
the
be like
perks.
like certain shits
Hey,
on the menu
it's
that
Should we
are
get
at
a
a
discount for being
discounted
black?
rate.
Huh?
Should we get a discount for being black during Black History Month? At
Hell
restaurants?
yeah, hell yeah,
What you think?
I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, I don't mind paying full
Well,
price.
show me your black card. You gotta have a black card, you know what I'm saying? Get the discount.
So if I'm light skinned, I can't get one.
I'm just saying.
Me.
Not showing up with those curls.
Damn, he's
That's
curly.
fucked up.
Hey, you won't break my soul curls, bro. You coming back, bro, strong.
So just
you
because
Beyonce the same now.
you got field niggas, you got house niggas. At the end of the day,
Here
they
y'all
still
go.
niggas. They still
You
niggas.
got lotion. We got motherfucking.
I need in. I need in.
I have not. So of course, I guess I write for a black newspaper, so
Mhm.
there's that. I did cover Chicago Black Restaurant Week in the paper, so that'll be coming out in print this
Shout out.
week. And I think what I love about it is it gives all of the owners, you know, the space to provide the discount that is, you know, that works for their
Needed.
business. And it's not just restaurants; it's food trucks, dessert bars, juice bars, because we do have a diversity of like foodpreneurs in Chicago, and it's
You
not
made that
just
up?
Chicago.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah,
Foodpreneurs.
foodpreneurs. You
Yeah.
out here winning with this shit though.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I came back better. That one day rest helps.
Yeah, it does.
It was your
does.
first day resting after the birthday.
No, it was just nice.
When's your
to not
birthday
have-
actually end? You know, because you know,
Well,
your birthday
it's-
celebrate
it's
actually end though.
Never,
Okay.
never,
All right.
never. When I take my last breath.
She came in today. Look here, y'all. She came in looking fabulous today, feeling good. The energy was flowing off her. I thought she was still
Hood rat,
celebrating.
hood rat.
You know what I'm
hood
saying?
rat,
The
hood
music
rat.
started bumping, and there she went. She
I
went.
like that song.
She went. No, me too. It's a playlist worthy.
That girl a hood rat.
I supported.
A hard HOOD.
Hey, the hard H.
Hard
Hood
H.
rat. Hood rat. That's Asian though. That's a little racist. My bad for getting racist real quick though. I supported a spot called Wilma's Barbecue. It's 1704 Bash, black owned. You should try it.
What'd you get?
I got the sample. I'm black to my core.
I don't eat no pork though.
I got the sampler platter.
You got all the meat.
Whoa.
I gotta change my life, man. I gotta change my life. That's Mike. Speaking of Mike, I also supported Mike Wells, Mr. Duell,
I love
with
his
some
lemonade.
wings. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna taste these wings today. So
Oh, I thought you got the lemonade.
No, I can't. I'll get fired.
Oh no, there's nothing in the lemonade. Like the because he used
The
to.
lemonade I
Okay.
won't. The lemonade I won't. I'll get fired.
Oh,
Do that much.
well, change
That
that.
kitty shit.
I'll drink it.
You know. Yeah, was it
Drag it
rooftop?
down.
Remember? You had the snowball.
Yeah. Oh, that was for Juneteenth, right?
Yep.
Are we going back this year? That would be fun.
Shit.
Yeah,
That'd
we
be
invited,
nice.
we there. In the world of sports, your boy Steven Jackson from Is It All the Smoke?
Yeah.
I had to see who this man was.
Steven.
Why you laugh though?
Because I was like, who? I thought it was the guy with the. I thought it was the smaller guy. That always yells at people.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Both
so
named Stephen. Yeah.
Steven Jackson. Man, I fuck with a lot of your takes, and I fuck with how real you like to keep it. But sometimes, brother, you're out of bounds. You know what I mean? You're out of bounds, and I'm gonna give you a tech on this one, man. We kicking you off the corner for this one.
No, you
just missed your whole finger.
I did. I said
So Steven Jackson, he attacked Austin Rivers, right?
for no reason. To be honest with you, though.
Because Austin Rivers made a comment in reference to Bronny James and him being labeled, having a label as a kid who has a superstar father, right? And he was like, man, I don't want him. I want him to be him, like being the son of an NBA player, right?
Turn it down, bro.
It's
He's like, you ain't hitting these buttons.
I
am.
This is broadcaster.
Yeah, Cam is on the show.
Yeah.
So he basically said, like, nah, man, like, you don't know what it's like to carry the weight of being the
child.
son
Yeah.
of an NBA player.
Everybody love Glenn Doc Rivers. He can't lose a job.
Glenn Doc is a Maywoodian, if you
Chicago,
will.
we embrace him.
Chicago legend, right?
Yeah.
NBA coach champion.
Longtime veteran of the game.
Yeah, he knows the game, right?
Yes.
And then Steven decides to jump in this conversation and say, man, well, you were trash.
He did call him trash.
He did.
That was so rude.
Which was a lie.
A lie.
A lie.
We're not going to act like Austin Rivers didn't have the coldest mixtape in high school.
He was killing,
Stop
bro.
it.
He was
Top
killing.
3. You know what I'm saying?
He
One
made
and done
light
at
skin folks
Duke.
look good, bro.
One and done at Duke. He just couldn't find the right system. That boy ain't nowhere near trash.
No, at all.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Let's
why would
be
he
clear.
say something like that?
Hot takes. Sometimes hot takes are too hot to even be taken seriously. For real though.
That came out smooth.
It did though. I just really made that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a flashpoint. And Captain Jack's thinking, man, like, you ain't Bron. You called yourself showing LeBron James some love and protecting Bronny when Bronny didn't need protection. He has his dad, and Austin didn't dismiss him, didn't criticize him. Austin said, man, look here. I know what it is to be the son of a player that can actually play. It's a lot of pressure. You have a target on your back from day one, especially with Bronny. Your dad's in a GOAT argument. The GOAT argument, you know how loyal Jordanians are and Kobe Bryant fans are?
Did you call them Jordanians?
Jordanians are, yeah, they are.
I haven't seen that show.
They are more faithful to Jordan than they are their wives and barbers and beauticians. In our community, that's hard to do. We love our barbers and beauticians. It's really fucked up. But I had to look at Steven Jackson differently when he, as an adult, came to Chicago and checked in with O-Block, a bunch of kids, even if they are adults, they're juvenile minded in what the fuck they do over there. Now, I ain't sitting on all the O-Block, but you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to smoke. I'm too old for that shit, bro. I got none of the hitters no more. I got one left. Okay. And I like him a lot. That's my brother. I love him. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? From another. And when he came through and did the fork tongue snake shit to our very own Isaiah Thomas, when he had Oakley on the show and Oakley was shitting on Isaiah Thomas and Captain Jackson back to laughing. And then Isaiah got on the show. How he got on, I don't know. But Isaiah said, hey, man, tell him how I saved your fucking job in NBA. And Steven Jackson had to shut the fuck up. This man saved your job, but you let another man shit on him. If somebody saves my life, my career, my well-being, my chance to change my family, generational wealth, and you let somebody shit on me, bro, we beefing for life. Luckily, Isaiah, Lord Zeke, you know what I'm saying, is very, very pleasant in person.
Y'all
you know
basketball IQ is impressive.
That just years been around
but
the game.
Can't remember to pick up chicken. I cannot believe
Hey,
that.
no, it's weak as fuck, man, because at the end of the day, now, so here's what a lot of people don't know. Austin Rivers has a podcast, and it's doing very well, right? He's ranked.
Hey, holla at us, okay? Holla at us.
So this is
we ranked too.
This is Steven Jack being salacious, right? This is him being messy.
Salacious.
Yeah, he's being messy.
So is he shooting a competition then? Is this Nicki Megan,
That's
Cardi
it.
type?
That's it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it, right? Because low key, I believe he believes that Austin Rivers is trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. Steven Jack, I thought you was a solid player.
He was.
But the shit that you talk
A two-way
about,
player too, though.
Yeah, two-way player. But I mean, okay, you got NBA championship,
You
right?
He had hands. He a fight. He was not a punk. He was not an NBA punk.
I respect all of that, right?
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I would probably, because I'm a guard.
I love how you chill when basketball sports come up. I do. I love how you chill, girl. You sit there, look
I'm
pretty.
a guard oriented.
Funny as hell.
I have a guard oriented mindset. I'm rocking with Austin.
You know how hard it is to be one and done in college?
Yes.
He did that.
Yes.
And not off his name, off his game. Duke is notorious for making you a system player. They had Grant Hill, who maybe could have been the best small forward ever if it weren't for injuries. And he stayed 3-4 years, maybe all 4 years. Krzyzewski didn't play that. But when he got Austin, he knew he had to let this young dog loose, this young boy loose. Austin was killing.
So when I read the article, and,
come on now.
When Austin was talking about Bron, about him not necessarily being at a certain level.
Right, Bronny, yeah.
Right. So is it was Jackson maybe coming from a perspective of you don't know who he can become?
It didn't feel that way.
You know what I mean?
No, I didn't feel
I
that
didn't
way.
interpret it that way. It didn't sound that way.
Okay.
He attacked this man to say, you were trash and your daddy ain't Bron.
Right.
But at the end of the day, bro, we don't know where your daddy at, right? You know what I'm saying? No,
You sound like Monique when she was
you want to keep it a bean, right? At the end of the
you
day,
don't got no husband.
Steven Jack, bro, like you made it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that, right? I'm not mad at any of your viewpoints, but you cannot attack a man who can speak to Bron in reference to having a father who played
Right
in the
from
NBA.
experience.
Yeah.
Right?
That was there,
That's
present,
a
yeah.
different pressure that you know nothing about. And there was no need for you to attack this man. He didn't
Yeah.
shit on Bron. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
Didn't,
None
bro.
of that, right? Now, there's a lot of people who could say, man, Bron isn't showing up at USC. Look at his stats,
He's
right?
a freshman, yeah.
But what I say to that is, he's going to learn the game. He played in high school. It took him all the way to his senior year because he had other people ahead of him that were, top 20 players.
He's not his daddy.
He's not his daddy. But
Period.
Is that okay?
Yes, hell yeah, it's
So
okay.
do you think the basketball world is okay with LeBron's protege not being more similar to him in the game than not?
After seeing Magic Johnson's son, I think yes, they are. The oldest one.
that's crazy.
Fair.
Moving
on.
I think that really turned things around. Magic is the. Go ahead, bro. Before I go crazy.
Think about this. Think about fathers and sons,
Touche.
right? That played in the league and their sons made the league, right? A lot of their sons, especially if you were a superstar, aren't as good. So it's still a blessing that you make the league. Let's be clear,
Right.
right? It took Gary Payton's son 5, almost 6 years to even get in the league.
He can play too though. His dad's a goat. To me, his dad's goated as a defensive point guard. To me,
What kind of mentality do you have to play underneath your parent and
I'm not my parent.
live with that, right? Like the criticism and the articles and the comparisons. Like you're not being compared to your peers.
Mine's
Right.
really
Like
quickly,
you're being
though. Go ahead,
compared to a parent who's also
though. Somebody.
doesn't have
Obama's
the-
daughters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Things like that, like I think it's not about what mindset you have to have. I think you have to have thick skin. If that includes mindset, then yes. You know what I'm saying? You have to have thick skin to know that you are still an individual in your own right, able to pave your own way. So what you do is up to you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't have to be your father or mother. Let's not leave with the great women in sports and life, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be your parents, you know what I'm saying? Because some of these athletes, like think about like JaVale McGee, mama.
I was going to say JaVale McGee,
you know what I'm saying, mama. Think of if Cheryl Miller had kids. Cheryl Miller got buckets, bro. She got buckets, you know what I'm saying? Like all these outstanding women athletes, they have kids too, but the pressure's not, that's also kind of sexist too though. There's no pressure on them. It's only pressure on the kids of famous athletes, men athletes to have kids. I said that all fucked up.
Men-
Jumanji,
fathers.
like
I mean, look, you,
Just call them fathers.
Jumanji. Yeah.
They're dads.
Yeah.
You made it all complicated.
you got what's
That's so stupid. I am stupid though. Don't worry about it.
what's the center name
These braids.
for Memphis that played with John Morant?
Steven Adams.
No, the black
Jared Jackson.
Jared
Power
Jackson.
forward. Power forward.
power
bro.
forward. His father played for the fucking San Antonio
Jared
Spurs,
Jackson's better.
and his father really wasn't shit.
It seems like
And
if you're a
compare-
mediocre player, your child is better. If you're a star, your child's not as good.
But
I mean,
isn't it also relative to like who they're playing at the moment? Like you might have been you
nah.
No? All right.
You got
We're gonna save you. Listen, okay? We're
you
gonna
got
save you, girl.
you got Jordan. You got Jordan kids, right? He had 2 opportunities.
Yep.
Neither
Damn.
one of them made
What do you
it
mean
that
he
far.
had 2 opportunities?
He got 2 sons.
Marcus and Jeffrey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Which one won with the shoes though?
Marcus.
You took over. Yeah, he won. You redeemed yourself, bro.
Yeah, Marcus.
did.
Marcus, that's the homie.
Okay, here we go with this shit.
But yeah, man, Steven Jack, you got to relax, B. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know
It's
all
from a place
the
of love, too. It's not a place of hate or shade, but it's a place of love, bro. We
ins
love
and
the
outs.
game.
Now, I've heard this from NBA players. A lot of people don't fuck with Austin Rivers, right? Because they think that he's a little entitled.
It happens.
You know what I'm saying? And he has a bad attitude. A lot of people do fuck with him. But at the end of the day, that man can hoop.
He made a great point right there, though. For what they think about him, he made a great point in that instance, in that moment. He made a great point. A point so good it rippled through the sports world.
Where you at with the Kobe statue?
That shit was garbage, bro. As a lifelong Kobe fan from the airballs in Utah, I was down with that young man. I said, "Oh my God, somebody remind me of me. I know I got it. I just have to bring it out of myself. Somebody has to bring it out of me. You know what I'm saying?" Man, I miss Kobe. I ain't gonna lie. I miss him on the court, bro. I always thought he's my favorite shooting guard. I'm not gonna say he's the best shooting guard, but to me, he was the best. My favorite. I think the statue was trash. I didn't like two things about what happened. I didn't like the fact that people saw his statue unveiling as an opportunity to talk about LeBron James not being there. Fam, they finna play a game. You know, how many current Lakers were there? I think it was one. It was Austin Reeves because he grew up on Kobe probably. Fine, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers are in the midst of trying to win. 10-2 town as they win now. What have you done for me lately? Type of place to play any sports in. The Dodgers, the Raiders, in Las Vegas now though, the Lakers, the Clippers out the basement finally, you know what I'm saying, doing good. So win now type of town. So of course he got business to attend to. Fam, I sent you pictures of, in my barber as well, pictures of LeBron and Kobe, not hugged up, but, showing each other bro love. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no hate, there wasn't no shade, but people, these fucking fake ass Kobe fans who couldn't stand this man when he was alive because he had 5 rings and was about to get in the 6th till Dallas swept them. Oh, he think he might. They hate him so much. When he died, it's that fake love. It's that fake love they give him or give people. I call them dead flowers. You give this man dead flowers, bro. We as Kobe fans don't accept that shit, though. And secondly, dear Vanessa, that's your husband. Always will be. You lost your husband and your daughter. Let me bring it down a little bit, though. But I don't believe for 1 minute that Kobe chose that pose. And I have no grounds to base that on. It's my own gut feeling. So nobody has to put merit to that. But then you said, if you guys don't like it, tough shit, you really try too hard to get a Kobe-ish type of moment in that moment. Look here, man. Just sit back and be Vanessa. You've done your job. You've raised his kids. You're raising his kids. You're keeping his legacy going. You are relevant in Laker lore forever.
You in this alliteration.
Forever. You know what I'm saying? Forever, man. So, statue was garbage. The statue was garbage. The statue was garbage.
So what I would say is this, right?
Okay. If you don't like the statue.
If Kobe was alive, I'm sure he would have said, yeah, no. But by him not being here, I think it was more like I'm here and I'm upstairs, right? Because it's like,
how we know he went there?
That's a whole other conversation.
I got you.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm going down there.
The Kobe statue represents him, right? In the sense that it is him pointing up to the sky.
Is that what really is the spirit of how the sculpture creator designed it?
I didn't really read or see what he thought he put into it, but it could be.
Okay, so all of this is speculation, right?
It's super speculation.
Once I didn't like the statue, I moved on.
But okay,
what didn't you like about the statue? So
straight up, fuck that statue.
Before
man.
and after, right? What didn't you like about the statue?
The shape of it, the symmetry of it, the way he looked.
Like his face?
He didn't look big. Kobe was bigger than life to a lot of these players at the NBA right now. Because, Mike had his era and Kobe and LeBron era overlapped. Okay. Kobe, those two players, Kobe and LeBron are bigger than life. It's not about LeBron, so we take his name out of it. Kobe loomed larger than life, bro, when he was playing. 8 and 24, both versions of him. He's the only player to have 2 fucking numbers retired.
So then what pose would you have had them do?
Bro, him pulling the motherfucking shirt back, yelling.
That's
my shit.
That's the one.
Why yell at the TV?
That's the one.
Shit, though.
This one here is not it.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't believe it.
The statue was made by artist Julie Rotblit Amrani.
What?
And features elements specially requested by Vanessa Bryant, including an inscription of Bryant's career accolades, a QR code to watch his highlights.
That's dope, though.
A triangular base, an homage to the triangle offense created by Jackson and former NBA coach Tex Winter, and replicas of Bryant's 5 championship trophies encircling the base.
What's her name again?
Wait a minute. No. Julie
Julie?
Rotblit.
I don't care about her last name. Julie, let me tell you this. Right? Julie and Vanessa. Vanessa, you know Kobe. And the image and the imagery that they've shown since he's been gone and while he was here, the most iconic thing that he did was pull his jersey, right, and go crazy.
Or cross Scotty through the Shaq, jumping the Blazers.
And it was emotion. It was emotion in that.
Yes.
That statue does not.
They lost that series too.
It doesn't give off emotion. It's almost like an ode to himself.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. That's perfect, bro. I'm with you on that, bro. That's great. That's great.
That's why I don't like it. Because if you look at the other statues, you got Shaq dunking a motherfucker. You got Jordan.
You got Shaq being a diesel. You got your airness being in the air. What defined Kobe?
You got Magic with the pass.
Bleeding show. They got Magic. Boy, you know I'm a Laker fan for life. Hey, my cast is gonna be purple and gold, dog. Purple and fucking gold. A little bit green, because green's for money, goes for honey. You know what I'm saying? Chicago all day long. But Magic leading Showtime, bro. Maybe it'll have to grow on us. Maybe. Hopefully it does, because I don't want to shit on this man's legacy. We're really not. We're talking about the statue, so people gonna take it the wrong way. Y'all hate Kobe. Look, all the listeners out here suck my, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Just take this with a grain of salt and let it marinate.
So apparently she also has designed Barry Sanders, Michael Jordan. That's her work.
The one in the stadium?
Yeah.
Well, if she did Mike, then she knows she did wrong.
They're the same height, the same weight, damn near.
Asia Wilson.
She got a statue?
Yeah. Collegiate All-American, Olympian, WNBA MVP. Asia got one.
I got another issue too, though.
Who else? Magic Johnson. She did she was commissioned to do a bronze statue for him in LA. So
who doing your statue?
Who's doing mine? You know what?
Let's get to it. Who doing your statue?
Gerald Griffin.
Bordeaux?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna get Roger Carter.
That's my man, Big Rod. What up, brother?
Roger, I'm gonna have Roger Carter.
Good. I'm on board with you on that one though. Big Rod's my guy. Yep. You couldn't tell me he was the prettiest motherfucker hooping, bro. I swear to God. His skills curve more than yours.
I've heard you say that before.
He couldn't tell you what the prettiest motherfucker hooping, man. I hope he sees this. Rod, I always give you a shout out, bro. I always give you a shout out, man. But I had another issue with that this whole Kobe weekend. I didn't like the date. I'm being picky, but this is me losing money, betting money, losing sleep, arguing motherfuckers for years of Kobe. Yes, you know what I'm saying? This is me, face ass. You know what I'm saying? Frunk looking ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm being frunk about things right now. All right? 2/8/24. I get it. February 8th, 24. It's a great shot. It's an open shot. They pass the ball. It's an open shot. You shooting it. It's a good high percentage shot. To me, it missed because we don't know. I know he lost his daughter, and she wore number 2. Oh, it was 2 of them that perished from the Bryant family in that horrific incident. But we knew Kobe for Kobe, not his family. So to me, the more appropriate would have been August 24th. Just 8/24 could have been Kobe Day. You know what I'm saying? Could have been Kobe Day. 2/8/24. You reached to put his daughter in there for what? To me, that makes it seem even more fake and fraudulent. Like, Joe, why? I get it, but you know why?
Because she is me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm agreeing with you.
But he was a family man, and that was a part of him. And I think it's fair with that having been, even when he transitioned, right? He was not actively playing. Right. He was in another role. And
then give his daughter a statue or 2.
So I think I would love to
charity,
see.
Money,
I would love to see something like that.
Hey,
but I get what you're
saying.
If
I get a statue, bro, you're not gonna be on my statue, dog, because you're selfish. Just so you know, you're not gonna be on my statue, brother.
Wait, so would you want your kids with you on your or is it just you?
No, because you memorializing them if they perish with me.
No, period. Like
no, because now they getting a statue and they still here.
Yeah, and
fuck them people.
And you ain't done shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, man.
Y'all are so wild.
Y'all ain't done shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Get your own statue. Get off my insurance. You know what I'm saying? Get off everything. Fuck out of here, man.
You know how much you have to sacrifice to be great?
Oh my goodness.
No,
I was great despite having children, I guess.
Well, I think about basketball so much, bro, and where I think I went wrong in my career. It's not even going to the United States. It was habits I had. It took away from me being optimal me, premium me. You know what I'm saying?
If you could do it again, what 2 habits do you think that you would have let go of faster to be where you want to be?
I would have never started smoking. Never started smoking. I swear to God, I lost a half a step. I lost a half a step smoking. And I would stop trying to be so proud and not let people know I was struggling in school at that point because I was going through a depression, which I didn't know what it was at that time. But now looking at it, it was all the signs of being diagnosed as clinically depressed. And I would get some help, bro. Stop being too proud. Proud of smoking.
What about you? You wouldn't have
changed nothing.
No, you probably wouldn't have talk crazy playing that video game.
Well, Rod, hey, Rod, you don't see Rod.
Yeah, Rod definitely killed my career.
I'm mad you remember that shit though.
What's the question again?
You would have played Tekken that day. I would have played Tekken Mortal Kombat that day.
I wouldn't have changed shit, man. At the end of the fucking day.
So it all went right for you in the end, then, what you saying?
Yeah, because I'm here now.
You are the result when it all goes right now. I don't think I am. That's a hard statement to make, bro, for real.
Dead ass. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably would have worked a little bit harder just in the gym because I see players that played at a higher level than me. I'm like, man, I used to kill you.
No work ethic, right?
No, yeah. My work ethic wasn't shit.
Should have been better, okay.
Right? But I took that as a lesson. That's why my work ethic with the pod is crazy.
Oh, right? Got it. Okay.
It won't happen again.
Yeah. I think for me, I was swimming and I was just burnt out. I probably would have taken my injuries more seriously, but I feel like I tried to. I went to the room to do therapy. I don't feel like I was taken seriously. I probably would have found a sport that didn't hurt to play. So I was always like, I went from like flat chested to a D cup overnight. Like it was crazy.
What type of drugs was you taking?
It was like one day I'm wearing an undershirt and the next day I can remember being on the bus and people like, you're bouncing. And then having like can't fit in a sports bra, can't fit a swimsuit.
Jacket of giant beanstalk.
Yeah, and it was uncomfortable.
You definitely went to go Dr. Miami.
Yeah. Look, in 93, I probably would have picked up golf. And I probably would have found other things to do on the water, like sailing or, rowing, something that didn't put my body in a position where it was uncomfortable, because running was not okay. Wearing 2-3 sports bras was painful.
I bet.
Them swimsuits sucked. I wish I would have stayed more active, even with doing like triathlons. And I've tried to get back into it, but I probably would have been more honest with myself. Like the shape of my body is not conducive with this sport. I love swimming, but I could have done it in a different competitive way.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
With a different body.
Man, it's not easy.
No, you can float now. It's all good.
No, hey man, I was swimming one time. I was at
you got 2 frunks on your chest.
Hey man, frunk you.
That's fucked up what y'all doing, man. Oh my God.
Y'all frunking wild. Moving on.
Hey, so quick question.
We finna verb the shit out that shit for real.
Yeah. Quick question. Is Club Shay Shay, Uncle what's the name?
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, right? Is he becoming the new Wendy Williams? Is he getting messy as fuck, right? And I say that because Monique just came on his show, and this is all spawned from the Cat Williams killing the internet, right?
Yeah. Wait, okay.
Do you think that he is looking for the Geraldo moment?
The next high.
You know what I'm saying? Because
what was that? Who does that?
Get my veins ready.
To
be a user.
Monique goes on the show and she addresses things she's been addressing for the last 10 years.
A decade.
So it's not a new message for her though, yeah.
And now since then she just opened up for fucking
I don't know.
Mike.
She's on tour, right?
Mike
Frank Williams.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Shout out Indianapolis.
So again, is now Club Shay Shay the space to launch your new coming out party, right? Is that the new space to go to get hot?
Only after Cat.
After Cat, is this new space to get hot?
Who was between Cat and Monique?
Who was what?
Who was between Kat and Monique? Was there another?
Who was on there?
Exactly.
Usher was in there.
Usher was there. Usher
not
was
not comedians, don't think.
Yeah, not comedians, but Usher. I think Usher was maybe there was a show with someone else, and then Usher.
Yeah.
Okay, but not very memorable.
Yeah.
All
right,
like
but-
that. Okay, I hear you.
You know,
But when you
so-
talk about comedians, right? So now all the
But
comedians
that's what I wanted you to kind of like
yeah.
clarify. Like everybody that's on there
Damn.
doesn't hit and get hot. Like because if there were 4 people between Kat and Monique, then that like these are 2 stars that have been in the limelight for 10 years talking about things that also have connected with other conversations where these other guests that are coming through is just a conversation. So I think comedians have a different movement. Actors, actresses have different movement. And there's a conversation going on about
That's a good
equal
point.
pay right
Good
now.
point,
Like,
yeah.
so on some level, people do need a place to tell the truth. So I don't know if he's looking for it, but people are saying, I'm willing to come talk to you. So you have to be a special kind of person for people to seek you out and know that your platform is going to give them the opportunity to speak and communicate with their understanding to the public without fearing somebody editing it, making it sound weird, creating clips and sound bites that serves them,
now, come on,
but
come on.
also allows people
Come
to
on.
clear the air. And I think that that's fair. Like when Monique was sitting there saying, I'll come back and I'll sit next, my
Bold.
husband and I have no problem speaking with Oprah. I have no problem speaking with Tyler Perry, and we can do it right here with the cameras on so that there's a authenticity, there is accountability, there are cameras on, and somebody can actually kind of see
Bear witness.
bear witness to how these
interaction
conversations are being had. And I think that's healthy, like especially for our community to see people clarify, take accountability, and that moment when people let go of their perception of what they believe you said and accept my interpretation was inaccurate. And now I have to believe you, like, this is what you meant by what you said.
So to answer your question,
You asked the question though, didn't you?
we had after Cat Williams. No, we had
that question.
Country Wayne,
I remember
right?
he was
Oh,
actually
he was talking
funny though.
Tiffany Haddish.
He was good though.
Country Wayne, and then
Oh, not Tiffany,
21 Savage.
That lady he dated.
Then
Just hilarious.
Okay. That was that one.
I think so. Yeah.
Where he was talking about.
Then it was Usher, and then Monique.
I didn't even know Usher was on there.
Yeah.
Which says a lot. And he's on the Super Bowl today.
Super.
So how do
greatest
we-
rollout in history right now.
So-
Greatest rollout in fucking history.
Right. So
Wow.
it's wild that Monique's came on the heels of Usher, but there's nothing about Usher's that has us like.
Usher did I think he had about 5 mil.
No, I'm saying like it's nothing about the conversation that is enough to like move over and be like, okay, we still on Usher and Monique.
But look at the genius though, right? Because now it gets into your production bag. He knows that the Super Bowl is coming up. After Usher's performance, those numbers are going to go up.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Skyrocket.
right? So he couldn't have it the week of, right? It had to be 2 weeks out.
No, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
It's
talking about
math.
us as the audience, right? Like there was nothing about that kept
Right.
our attention
I didn't go
when
back.
Monique came.
So he said, I didn't go
Yeah, I
back to
didn't go
Club Shay
back.
until Monique came on there. But let me say this about Usher real quick though. Speaking of Usher's interview on Club Shay Shay, I personally think Usher has a chance to give the greatest Super Bowl performance ever. I do. Let me talk
Really?
real quick. I do. They gave this man an extra 2 minutes. They've done it for
Facts.
nobody else.
It's normally 13. They gave him
Yep.
15.
15 minutes. Usher has a catalog. He can sing and he can dance. If he makes the right selection of songs and the choreography's correct, he gonna blow it the fuck up.
Is he wearing skates?
He gonna have to skate at some point.
You think he gonna
Or
skate?
come out of his shoes and wear some socks or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if his shoes turned into skates or skates turned into shoes.
They got the mind. Little white kids love those things. They love those fucking things, brother.
where
Yeah,
they pop the
they
wheel.
walk on
Pop
Sunday
the
and start
wheel.
skating. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? What's he doing?
Those are
Help! 911! I get afraid all of a sudden, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. I
But-
bought somebody some of them shoes for Christmas.
Can I say this? Monique looked good, bro. She looked good sitting there. She looked healthy. She looked happy. She looked like she was ready to get in her bag, whether it was authentic or not. She looked like she had a lot to tell and it had not been stressing her out. And she credits her to her man. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. She did a good job. It was a good show, but I think Kat set the bar so high because he was professional and funny at the same time. You could see the professionalism and the funny be separate on her interview. To me, I could. You know what I'm saying? I give her credit for being a champion for equal rights and pay and be a truth teller for years. This is not a new message. She's not getting on the bandwagon saying this.
Right.
She's been saying these things, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, what we did learn is that, if you are not liked by the black producers or gatekeepers in Hollywood, you're going to be unemployed and broke. You know what I'm saying? We learned that over and over again. You wonder why people kiss ass and bust out the knee pads and motherfucking give hand jobs and all this other shit they say goes on in Hollywood. But, people don't want, who wants to go back to being a nothing ass nobody with no money?
I mean, that gatekeeping is real.
Give me some money though.
It's real here too.
Facts.
Depending on whose foot you step on or who you support or who you don't support. I think that's it's inevitable in places of power and influence. And I said, you gotta take a black woman seriously that sit and with her legs open, leaned in. I was and you're still, baby, and you still a lady. I think for me as I was watching her, I'm like, man, I want that energy.
You got that.
I want that. I want to embody that grace and grit, because on some level, as a black woman, you have to have it. You have to toe that line of knowing how to be demure, but then you also have to be, extremely brave. But you got to know how to protect yourself with the people around you. And that's what I love when she kept bringing up her husband. And when folks ask me like, why you want to get remarried? Because of that. Because I'm not lulled into this false sense of I can do it by myself. And like me and my girls got it. And when she talked about having her husband stand next to her and having her husband support and that it's them together, like, why are we so dismissive or irritated at Black love when she had made her first comments and he was standing right next to her? And
people were weird about that when he was there.
Yeah, and she was like, that's also my manager.
Yeah,
right?
He got several hats right there. Like, not a Jimmy hat, though. My fault. My bad, John. My bad.
Hey, man, look.
I try sometimes.
That's called Black love. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't, it doesn't look familiar to you, doesn't mean that she's wrong. At the end of the day, look, that man's happy with how she responds to him and vice versa. So in my mind, she probably sucking and fucking the shit out that boy.
like an oxtail.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate oxtails, by the way.
Ain't enough meat on oxtails.
It ain't. It's too much work and not enough reward.
Yeah, bro. And beef ribs too.
I just had.
It's big bones, no meat.
And neck bones is trash too. How we get here?
High heel.
How we get here? You know what I'm saying?
It's fucked up.
Sorry.
Not enough work. And then if you ain't getting king crab legs, bro, what the fuck are you dollars worth for these crab legs?
Oh, that's
bro?
true. That's true. All
You know
right, I'm
like,
hungry. My bad. We took a detour.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I have to do to you guys every once in a while, man. Right now, today's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I appreciate your blackness. I appreciate the contribution. Hey, my fault. I embarrassed you, son.
Let me work it.
I appreciate your contribution to the community, even though you are diverse in how you share.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Share your efforts and your time and your appreciation for the different ethnicities. But when you pour into being black, it's noticeable. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your contribution to being a black man, black woman, black man, black period. You know what I'm saying? Because you work, and because you work hard, you're getting more eyes and ears on you, bro, to come produce, to come do things, to come do what you put your 20,000 hours in for, though. You know what I'm saying? So these are not dead flowers. These are flowers I'm gonna give you guys actually today. They're invisible flowers too, by the way, because you can't see them.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I thought it was going to come with a cash app. It's a great
Dr.
Black
Mars,
History
you know what I'm
Month
saying?
Sunday.
So, I want to give you guys that little jewel right there, man. All right?
I appreciate
Thank
you, man. Thank
yeah,
you.
and you know what I have to say? Thank y'all for helping support me. Man, y'all are mean on Instagram. Lord, who didn't hug y'all? Not y'all, but the viewers and
we
the
know Buddy.
listeners.
I know Buddy backstory that was talking all that wild shit.
Man.
So yeah, I was gonna get into that before we close out. Look,
Come on, man.
just so y'all know,
That's
I
a good
called
point. We gotta do that
Kels,
every week, though.
right?
We do.
Called Kels. I said, "Are you okay with this clip?" She said, "Yeah, it's fine," because I respect my co-host. Right?
Do you? I don't feel like it sometimes, bro.
I do.
Oh,
he was talking about me.
Oh.
Yeah, you talking
Never
about you.
Right? So I said, "Look, I think this is a good conversation. It's a good
great.
clip, right?" And
Went to the left.
she got completely attacked. Oh, she doesn't have a father. She doesn't know any
By black men.
Like, it's not about that. First of all, she was giving A, her truth, B, being vulnerable, and C, saying things that women are afraid to say. So thank you for being vulnerable and being brave enough to say it. Let me be fucking clear.
Absolutely.
Because
Fucking clear.
you nasty ass women have had those thoughts and are afraid to say it.
Yeah.
And you hide it and you throw it in the back of your mind. And you clown ass, frunk ass niggas
Front face.
want to attack a woman that says, I only know black men in a certain
In this
way.
way. Thank you.
It doesn't mean, well, shit, she out here slutting herself out.
Right.
No, what she was saying is, because of the podcast, she's learned more about the black man and how we think.
Context.
Right?
And who you all
And
are.
Yeah.
in totality.
Not
right?
just baby makers and bill payers.
And I said to you a long time ago, when you take sex out of the equation, when dealing with men and women, you actually get to learn this person and get to know this person. And you either going to hate them, adore them, or love them.
Facts, bro.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah,
Facts.
I can see how people would take that and say, "Oh, you're dismissive." Just because you have people around you and surrounding you doesn't mean that you're in tune with the aspects of their lives. Like what we share in common is that we're black. Where we differ is on our gender, right? So there are things that I will never know because I am not a man, and I cannot learn those from a man who also can only be a small portion of himself. So, for example, I've had black women coaches, and I've learned about women issues, right? Like outside of swimming. Male coaches, they coach. They're there to make you swim. There's nothing about their identity. There's nothing for, and that's fine, but there wasn't an opportunity, and they didn't take that. For whatever reason, we were swimmers, right?
Right.
So even my father was my father. He didn't talk to me about being a black man. I saw my father work. So I didn't get to know or understand the issues related to black men. It was just like, okay, have a baby, started, and you all are fathers and friends. Like there was a shallowness to my awareness of black male issues. And what really struck me was when a woman got upset saying, well, if you're a 40-year-old man and making only $18 an hour, something's wrong with you. And I stepped back and I'm like, well, how mindless is that? Because I looked to see what's the average wage of black men in America, and it was well under $18. Like the average wage of African-American men is maybe 15, sometimes 12, depending on the state that you're in.
But hit the block there.
So, here we are saying you need to bootstrap, knowing that you can't get credit. Right. It's very hard to get lines of credit from any bank, even a black bank. Opportunities for education are different depending on where you live. Resources in terms of programs for girls and boys are very different. Right. So have I advocated for fair wage, living wage, so my brothers can actually earn $25, $40 an hour? And if not, my argument about you need to earn $80,000, $120,000 is moot if I also haven't looked back to say, how do I use my vote to make sure my brothers get paid fair wage? So these are the things that I'm now
looking at,
aware of. Yeah. How am I complicit in keeping my brothers at a certain level in life? My politics,
you in your bag, come on.
How I view stress and tension. How I see that I contribute to it, and that didn't happen before, So I'm okay with people taking it to the left because it is what it is. But I do appreciate also y'all reminding me that I can't control people's interpretation
at all.
You all know my heart.
Fuck 'em.
I've told you all that I've grown so very much. It is embarrassing to be a 43-year-old woman realizing that these lessons about the people that you said you loved for decades are based off of stereotypes. They're diluted versions of them. And there's really no safe place to even acknowledge it and then learn from it, because women will tell you, oh, you this, men will tell you, oh, you that. But the brother that reached out to me and apologized and said, I'm sorry for coming at you like that. And thank you for acknowledging that you've seen us in this shallow way, and I appreciate you for putting in the work to see who we are as people.
That's cool.
That meant so much to me. Even just one brother. So I kept reading that Because it's not okay that we treat each other so dismissively and so harshly. And it's not okay that we don't have an opportunity to reflect on how we've become the versions of ourselves that exist today. And so it is with my whole heart that I say, I love my brothers. I love Black men. I love learning about you all. I love learning that I'm wrong. I love checking other women and telling them like, hey, sis,
Check your ass too.
how it is that you're putting this together is not based off fact.
Right.
You cannot treat
feels.
all men like they're the same. Like how somebody did you is how they did you. Like we have to understand how those things have changed who we are, how we vote, where we live, who we rock with, who we don't, how we raise our kids. So my daughter, London jumped on there. I was like, ooh.
That was I saw that.
London jumped on there.
Yep.
I missed that.
Oh, she jumped on there and she said,
Yep.
Mommy, what I realized is that Landon would get talked to about what it's like to be a Black man. He'll get those conversations from the other parent. That's not how her father talks to her or with her. That is directed towards him. So it's a lot that my daughter doesn't know. And so from that conversation, she was able to say, you know what? I can see how just in life as a teenager, most of the conversations in high school was about Black girls, Black women issues, and the boys were a part of it, but it was never the reverse. So it's a lot that I don't know about their trauma, who hurt them, their fears.
She got in a bag, bro. She did.
I'm proud
got
of
some
her.
inboxes about her.
Yeah,
So
me
no,
too.
I said, yeah, bro.
I was very proud of her. And she felt the need to protect me. Or
That part.
The need
That part.
to say like my mother, and I always encourage people, you at Kale's the Yogi, you could talk about me, you can talk with
Talk to
me.
me, my nuts.
It's your choice. And you also can slide over there to the yoga page to see what I'm really about. So if you want to be accurate before you assume, do that. Learn a little bit more about me. Or how about this? Watch the full episode.
There you go.
Facts.
There you go. We're going to get out of here, man. It's Corner Convo, episode 184.
Hell of a wrap up right there.
We out, man.
Peace, y'all.
We on the corner. Hey, Brandy.
B-Dub.
Lil Cuddy over there like, get the come on.
He's right here like, hey, y'all, come on.
Right. Fuck this corner, that corner.
Ready to go home.